From SW16, my brown is slim and fit. Young boy on the ball like Palmer, you know what's a go when he hits top bins. Falling asleep in a limo tints, my lighty won't stop pouring me drinks. You're hard, I'm rating the bars, but you're capping, I'm not convinced. Bro band up on the wing, still making.
What's good, people? It's your boy Rhino. Welcome to Rhino MGTV. This is my Manchester United match reaction. Please smash the like on the video. And if you haven't subscribed, please feel free to subscribe. Wolves 2, Manchester United 0. United have suffered a defeat at the Molineux. Yeah, as my thumbnail says, who is ready to suffer? Who is ready to suffer? And I watched pretty much most of the game. I had some last minute errands to do, so I had to kind of watch on my phone. Parts of the second half I missed a bit, phone calls and whatnot. And yeah, you know, I see Ruben try to do some subs and etc. We've got a few bits to talk. We've got a few things to talk about. But my thing is, who's ready to suffer? Like, what is suffering to you guys? Like, are you guys ready to see us, you know, have a relegation battle? It might happen, you know. Obviously this is big United, and this is nothing to do with standards. This is just the reality of the situation. The first thing I want to talk about is Ruben's system. Ruben is not shying away from his system. He's not moving this system to cater to the players. And that's one thing that we've never done before. You know, the system always gets adapted. We complained when Ten Hag changed the system. You feel me? We complained. But now Ruben is sticking to it and the players can't hack it. You would think, please, okay, you know what, change it back just in case, just so that we don't, just to save the embarrassment. But no, we're not doing that. We are sticking to the system. And we already know half of these players are not going to be here or don't need to be here. And I ain't going to be here if Ineos and Ruben are on point, you know, and more Ineos, you know. You chose to bring this manager in so late. You are the reason why Ruben doesn't have a preseason. You're the reason why we're implementing the new system, completely new system, in the middle of the season. So it's down to Ineos to make these changes in the summer and in January. But for now, let's talk about now. You know, Bruno's red card. Blessing in disguise for me. We can sit here and pretend, oh, you know what, Bruno might be better in this system. Somehow Ruben will figure it out. No, nothing's changed. Bruno is same old Bruno. And my biggest problem with Bruno Fernandes is the fact that maybe, yeah, you can argue he shouldn't be our captain. But my thing is this. You are our captain. You need to lead by example. And I feel like out of all our players, Bruno's head goes the quickest. It goes. And once his head goes, your captain's head has gone in the game. You know, everyone's head might as well go. You feel me? So that's how I see it. I feel like, you know, Bruno gets frustrated, and when it's not going his way and he just loses his head, that's when you start to see he has a toe on the players. Because he should be the one that should be stopping everyone else from losing their head and trying to keep the game calm. Irrespective of whether he should be captain or not, the fact is he's our captain. He needs to lead by example. He needs to set his pace. Even if you know, okay, cool, I'm not the best footballer in this team, let me at least do the basic, simple things and keep to the game plan. Because once the game plan is out of Bruno's mind, the whole game's kalas. So, yeah, man, I'm hoping to see Bruno being dropped more. You know, Dallo as well. That's one criticism I have for Ruben. I feel like he's not dropping, even if you put an academy player there, just to show us that when the player's not playing well, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter because they're Portuguese, because it seems like all these Portuguese friends, Dallo and Bruno, are getting infinite game time. So we're starting to see a bit of favoritism, possibly. I'll rather see an academy player there than Dado play, just so that at least we know when you see something, you make a change. But to be honest, that's just the little criticism I have for Ruben. That's not the reason why we lost the game. These players, as we've already known, are not good enough. We're going to get some games they perform to where they should be, and we're going to get inconsistencies where they don't perform. That's what happens with players that are not quality. But my thing is this. Everyone forgets. Everyone's got short-term memory. You know, the other day, the man them were talking about Marshall, and if we had Marshall, nah. Let's stop the revisionism. That is revisionism at its highest, just highest and most nonsense. Just let's let it go. Let it go, man. Yeah? Because Marshall weren't available. He was better, but he weren't available. So him and Matt are in the same boat. I don't care who's better, who's not. They're both unavailable. You feel me? So yeah, we just need to go through the pain. Even if it takes relegation, we need to go through it. We need to suffer. We're finally going in the direction of changing this club where we are going to stick by our original plan, no matter how tough it gets. And that's what we need to do. So I'm not here to criticize the players. I'm not here to. We just need to figure out some way that Ruben needs to figure out a way to steady the ship. Don't change your system. Try new players. And these players need to start realizing that their place is not safe. You know, Ugarte was trying. Mazwari was trying. Ahmad didn't have a good game. Ericsson came on and he was trying. But, you know, due to the fact that we have no training on the training pitch, there's a lot of games. It's a new system. These players are inconsistent. We're going to have these problems. And that's what it is. So who is really ready to suffer? Who's really ready? That's what I want to know. Who is really ready to suffer? How much suffering can you take? Can you take us being 15th in the league by the end of the season? Big Man United. And I don't want to hear that, oh, it's people like you that lower your standards. It's not about that. It's about being realistic and seeing the actual change that's going to happen at the club. You know, bit by bit. And maybe a part of me felt like it won't be as bad. But it's not going to change my mind from the fact that I said I'm ready to suffer. You know, this job is looking a lot bigger than it was. You know, we thought maybe, you know, the hopium in us, you know, Ruben will come in, the players here, they're going to be crap, but they ain't going to be that crap. You know what I mean? We're going to get something out of them. You know, these players are looking like top 6, top 4 players realistically on paper. But as a team, we are relegation level. And this is where it goes to now. As a team, we are relegation level. And that's where I'm going to leave it. So we're going to have to see what Ruben does. And the only thing he has to do now is to drop the last few players just to show that he's really trying to rotate everybody that doesn't play well. You found your 11. Your 11's not good enough, Ruben. Drop Bruno Fernandes. Put someone else in there. You know? Drop that Diogo Dalot. Put someone else in there. You know? Because they're the only people that I see are not being dropped. And I don't want to hear no excuses of, oh, but who's going to play the position? Find anybody just to prove a point that we're trying to, you know? We're trying something. Because Bruno is our captain. Bruno can give, like, he can assist some great goals and he can score some great goals. But so can anybody. How consistent is it? How often is he going to be doing it? How often does he play well compared to how he plays, compared to him playing bad? And I feel like he plays bad a lot more. So let's take him off the pitch. Make someone else the captain. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's lead by example with the direction we're moving forward to as a club, that nobody's safe no matter who you are. And I thank and I'm happy that he's dropped Rashford because he feels like Rashford's not good enough. Fair enough. Keep the same energy with Bruno. Keep the same energy with Dalot. You know, Ahmad might need a rest. So cool. Maybe next time playing for just the first half and then maybe take him off. And I get why he kept Ahmad on because, you know, Ahmad can pull something out of nowhere. But at the end of the day, we just need to drop these players that haven't been dropped yet. That's the only next criticism I have to say. You know, most of our players are crap except for Mazza, except for Ugarte. I think Hoyland was trying a little bit, but he was crap. Like, we need to do better, people. We got to do better. And do I still think that there's a lot more potential in this team? Yes, I do. But my problem is now they're trying to accustom to a new system, and we already know they're not good enough. It's worse than it is. These players are not going to be able to survive this system. So it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse unless we plug some holes with the academy players or whatever. We need to find a way and find it fast. If not, then the system is the season's just collapse. And then we just need to hope that January and summer we get new players. But for now, guys, this system is exposing these players. If we were playing counter-attack, we could probably squeeze some more results out of it. But we're not playing for results, people. We're playing for performances. I'd rather us lose and lose because we deserved it rather than win and know that we didn't deserve the win. How many times did we win and we just thought, raw, we scraped that, We're lucky. And you don't feel good inside. It's like winning a trophy and knowing that, I don't really deserve this, man. I feel like a scumbag. You know what I'm saying? So realistically, we're seeing everything for what it is. And now we need to see a bit more in terms of Ruben's side, him acting. And January, we need to get some players in. And hopefully from then we can see. If we don't get any players in January, let's just get some academy players and let's start at least building this system and trying to implement it, the best we can. And take it from there. But yeah, if I've left out anything, let me know. Yeah, Bruno's going to be missing the next game. I've got no structure to this review. It is what it is. Make sure you lot are smashing the likes. Make sure you guys are subbing to my channel, Rhino MGTV. And yeah, if I missed out anything, let me know in the comments, man. It's your boy Rhino, and I'm out. Peace.
From SW, I'm sick. My brown is slim and fit. Young boy on the ball like Palmer, you know what's a go when he hits top bins. Falling asleep in a limo tints. My light, he won't stop pouring me drinks. You're hard, I'm rating the bars. But you're capping, I'm not convinced. Bro, band up on the wing, still making.